Welcome to the reasons why. Let's uncover it. An affair does not just break trust, it breaks emotional safety, alters identity, and changes the entire atmosphere of a relationship. What once felt secure can suddenly feel uncertain. What once felt natural can become emotionally guarded. Many couples believe that once the affair ends, healing automatically begins. But surviving betrayal and emotionally recovering from it are not always the same thing. Some relationships stay together outwardly while internally carrying wounds that never fully heal. These are the hidden reasons why many relationships never truly recover after an affair. Number 10. Transparency fatigue sets in. At first, transparency feels necessary. Phones are opened, passwords are shared, locations are explained, reassurance becomes constant. The unfaithful partner attempts to prove they are trustworthy again, while the betrayed partner searches for emotional stability. But over time, the relationship can become emotionally exhausting. Every conversation starts revolving around accountability, suspicion, or reassurance. Instead of naturally enjoying one another, the couple begins emotionally managing damage control every day. The betrayed partner may still feel unsafe despite receiving transparency, while the unfaithful partner begins feeling emotionally drained from constantly defending their credibility. Both people slowly become exhausted by the emotional weight of rebuilding trust. Eventually, some couples stop feeling like lovers and start feeling like investigators and suspects. The relationship loses emotional freedom. Number 9. Shame changes intimacy. Affairs often introduce shame into areas of intimacy that once felt emotionally natural. Physical connection becomes psychologically complicated because comparison, insecurity, and emotional self-consciousness enter the relationship. The betrayed partner may silently compare themselves to the other person involved in the affair. Questions about attractiveness, value, aging, desirability, and adequacy begin surfacing internally. Even moments of closeness can trigger emotional pain rather than connection. The unfaithful partner may also carry shame. Some withdraw emotionally because they cannot fully face the damage they caused. Others overcompensate physically while avoiding true emotional vulnerability. In both cases, intimacy becomes emotionally distorted. What once created connection can slowly become associated with hurt, embarrassment, or emotional tension. Number 8. The affair exposes pre-existing fractures. Affairs rarely create every issue within a relationship. More often, they expose fractures that were already present beneath the surface. Emotional distance, unresolved conflict, neglect, pride, poor communication, or loneliness may have already existed long before the betrayal occurred. This does not justify infidelity, but it does explain why many couples suddenly realize they are dealing with more than cheating. They are confronting years of unresolved emotional dysfunction that had quietly been ignored. The affair becomes an emotional explosion that exposes everything hidden underneath the relationship structure. Old wounds, suppressed resentment, emotional disconnection, and unmet needs suddenly rise to the surface all at once. Many couples fail because they focus only on ending the affair instead of rebuilding the deeper emotional foundation that was already weakening long before betrayal entered the picture. Number 7. Trust becomes hypervigilance. After betrayal, trust often transforms into emotional surveillance. The betrayed partner no longer relaxes naturally within the relationship because their nervous system is now conditioned to expect danger. A delayed text message becomes suspicious. A changed routine becomes concerning. A shift in tone becomes emotionally triggering. The betrayed individual begins constantly scanning for signs that another betrayal may be happening again. This hypervigilance creates emotional exhaustion. The betrayed partner feels trapped in anxiety, while the unfaithful partner feels permanently monitored. Even peaceful moments become interrupted by fear, suspicion, or emotional overthinking. The relationship slowly shifts from love and security into emotional survival mode. That constant emotional tension quietly destroys connection over time. Number 6. The betrayed partner replays mental images constantly. One of the cruelest effects of infidelity is the mental replay system it creates inside the betrayed partner's mind. Even after the affair ends, the imagination often continues tormenting the injured person emotionally. They begin imagining conversations, moments, physical intimacy, emotional bonding, and hidden interactions they never actually witnessed. The mind fills in missing details, often creating emotional pain stronger than reality itself. These intrusive thoughts can appear suddenly during ordinary moments. A song, a location, a phrase, or even silence can trigger emotional images all over again. The affair begins living psychologically inside the betrayed partner long after it physically ended. This emotional replay system can become deeply exhausting because healing becomes difficult when the wound constantly reopens itself internally. Number 5. Resentment keeps resetting healing. Healing after betrayal is rarely a straight line. Couples may experience progress for weeks or months, only for unresolved resentment to suddenly reopen emotional pain all over again. An argument, anniversary date, emotional disconnect, or unexpected trigger can instantly reactivate anger that seemed buried. The relationship begins cycling between moments of hope and emotional collapse. This repeated resetting of pain creates emotional instability. The unfaithful partner may feel frustrated because progress never feels permanent, while the betrayed partner feels trapped in emotions they desperately wish they could move beyond. Over time, resentment can harden into emotional coldness. Couples stop fighting intensely, but they also stop connecting deeply. Emotional tenderness quietly disappears. Number 4. Some people forgive intellectually, but not emotionally. Many people genuinely choose forgiveness after infidelity. They pray, they recommit, they sincerely desire restoration. But emotional healing does not always follow intellectual decisions. A person can say, "I forgive you," while their nervous system still feels unsafe. They may spiritually release the offense while emotionally remaining wounded underneath. Fear, sadness, insecurity, and emotional withdrawal continue living inside them silently. This creates a painful internal conflict. The betrayed person may even feel guilty for still hurting after offering forgiveness. They begin questioning themselves emotionally and spiritually because they cannot force their heart to heal on command. Eventually, some relationships develop surface peace without true emotional restoration. Conflict decreases, but intimacy never fully returns. Number 3. The relationship identity dies. Every relationship develops an emotional identity over time. Couples build shared trust, emotional rhythms, memories, traditions, safety, and a sense of who they are together. An affair often destroys that identity permanently. After betrayal, many couples realize the relationship they believed in no longer exists in the same form. Even if reconciliation happens, the emotional innocence attached to the relationship has died. This creates a hidden grief many couples never fully process. They are not only grieving the affair itself, they are grieving the version of the relationship they thought they had before betrayal shattered it. Some couples successfully create a new relationship afterward, but many continue trying to emotionally return to a relationship that no longer exists. Number 2. Emotional safety is destroyed. The deepest human need inside love is emotional safety. More than romance, passion, or attraction, people need to feel emotionally protected by the person they trust most. An affair violently disrupts that safety. A trade partner no longer feels emotionally covered. The relationship stops feeling like peace and starts feeling unpredictable. What once felt secure now feels emotionally dangerous. This damage reaches far beyond trust alone. The betrayed individual often begins questioning their instincts, worth, attractiveness, judgment, and emotional intelligence. They silently wonder how they missed the betrayal and whether any part of the relationship was ever truly real. Once emotional safety collapses, every part of the relationship becomes affected. Communication changes, vulnerability changes, intimacy changes, connection changes. The entire emotional atmosphere shifts. Before we reveal the final reason, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into relationships, human behavior, emotional psychology, and the hidden reasons behind the things people rarely talk about. And finally, number 1. Many couples rebuild structure, but never rebuild connection. The greatest reason many relationships never recover after an affair is because they rebuild the structure of the relationship without rebuilding the soul of it. They stay married, raise the children, attend church, go on vacations, sleep in the same house, maintain routines. From the outside, everything appears repaired. But internally, the emotional connection never fully returns. The relationship becomes functional instead of alive. Conversations become careful. Vulnerability decreases. Emotional risk disappears. Both people slowly adapt to surviving together rather than deeply connecting again. This is the silent tragedy many couples never discuss publicly. They remain together physically, while emotionally living worlds apart. The marriage survives legally, socially, and structurally, but the emotional heartbeat of the relationship quietly dies. Infidelity does not just break trust, it changes the emotional atmosphere of a relationship. Many couples stay together physically, but internally, something sacred begins to disappear. Emotional safety fades. Vulnerability decreases. Trust turns into suspicion, and connection slowly becomes survival. What makes betrayal so devastating is that it often wounds memory, identity, intimacy, and the way two people experience one another psychologically. And while healing is possible, many relationships never fully return to what they once were. Because sometimes the greatest damage caused by an affair is not losing love. It is losing the feeling of being emotionally safe enough to fully be known again. So the next time temptation whispers and the forbidden fruit looks appealing, remember this: some decisions do not just break trust, they quietly change the emotional DNA of a relationship forever.